Hello, this is Fresh Prime, and today in Kaiju Firstly, we're taking a look at Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah, this one is a very long one. Probably the longest movie we ever got into this show. Okay. Let me explain this.
Hello Mr. Jackson, we got two movies that you can remake. One is Universal 1954 classic monster film, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the other is RKO's 1933 classic King Kong, which had already been remade by some Italian producer and British director.
I picked King Kong.
Great, we can put the Creature remake for someone that aren't make a weird movie about a fish man and a mute woman making out. Yeah, that not got happen anytime soon. Hey Peter, about that Kong remake, we sorry that it won't be released in 1996, because Sony is making a Godzilla movie, and Disney is remaking another RKO movie, Mighty Joe Young. That is the reason why we are canned the project.
Oh well, I go to Warner Brothers and MGM to make a epic Lord of the Rings movies. Hi, Universal, I'm back, and now can I finally made the King Kong remake?
Yes, and we also got it released on Christmas 2005 because it going to be one epic monster movie ever.
Truth of the matter is, Peter Jackson was originally going to make this movie in 1996 and release it in a 1998 release, but unfortunately, due by that piece of garbage known as Godzilla 98 and the other gorilla movie made by a mouse, he didn't do it. So he decided, and first this was born. Yeah. And you think this movie was long? Watch a marathon with this movie, the entire song. So you that longness. At least it had sword fights. But it does introduce. Yeah. Now that the movie begins like this in 1930s Depression era New York. Carl Dem is a famous movie director, played by, not really a famous movie director in this version, played by Jack Black, which is a weird casting choice. At the time, it was okay, but hey, which is very weird. So he decided to, after he escapes him and his assistant. Yep, he got assistant this time, and he decided to go look for a girl. Luckily, he found Adele, played by Naomi Watts, who is the main character of this movie. Yeah, it's like, it's naturally, yeah. The original has called Dem being the main character. The 7-6, you kind of guess that the Jack character is the main character. This movie, it's natural to have Anne be the main character. And we saw her like before she met Denim and all that on the crew of the Venture. Basically, vaudeville performance where she dressed up in drag. Hey, it works for Looney Tunes. It sure works here. Soon she does meet up with with Carl Denham, and they left with the adventure after a extremely long journey to the ocean's death and all that. Yeah, now let's talk about what happens. Let's talk about the Psy Characters. Yeah, this movie has Psy Characters you want to introduce you to. First, they changed Engelhart from this old guy to this Irish guy? Young Irish guy? Very interesting choice, but yeah. Again, I haven't talked about this guy. Jack Disrael, who is now played by Anthony Brody. He went from the first mate to a playwright. Basically a scriptwriter. Yeah. And his tough guy action hero stuff is given to Kyle Chandler's character, who is an actor. Yes, an actor's playing an actor. Very Inception-y. And the role of the first mate goes to a African American character named Hicks. No relation to the other Hicks. But yeah, and he has a young protege named Jimmy. And you have this loving relationship with these two, which is not lovely relationship with these two as mentor and protege, which is like, okay, yeah. Also, Andy Serkis is in this movie, and he's playing one of two characters. His first character is named Lumpy. Insert cat editor's joke. But yeah. And also Charlie's name changed from Charlie to Chung, which is kinda okay. And yeah. Soon after adventures on the island, they soon realize they're not going to Singapore. No, they're going to Skull Island. This is the first time that Khan's Island got officially named, which is really interesting. And soon they went to the island. There they discovered that the natives of this island are savage. They're the most savage natives you have ever seen. Dang! The natives of 33 were not savage. The natives of King Kong vs. Godzilla are not savage. Other than they have an awesome song. The native in King Kong Lives is not savage. Other than he got shot. And the natives of Kong 76 are not even savage. Yeah, and the natives of the next Kong movie we're gonna see in good couple weeks are not savage. Or actually 2 for 3 weeks. Yeah. 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 But hey. Yeah, they soon realize. Yeah, and also Anne screams, and you hear Kong's roar for the first time. And they the natives like, We take the blonde one. And soon they decided to head out of there, but not for long because Anne was, of course, got kidnapped by these savage natives that took her to their god Kong, who is played by Andy Serkis using the magic of motion capture, the spiritual successor to summation. So yeah, and got kidnapped by Kong, so this version was a little different, as Darum saws him, and Kong, you slowly turns and you see the eyes of Kong for the first time. Earlier you just saw the feet, so he left, and they went, of course, you got the crew of Venture traveling to Fountain Anne. You see stuff from Anne's perception, which we never seen in the original Kong movie or 76. And so, as the Avengers are dealing with dinosaurs and including a Brontosaurus and some V-Raptors, yep, Anne was dealing with, and deals with Kong and tries to calm the beast down, and as soon Kong let her go, so she escapes. Soon she met up with Doug. You know the creature from Godzilla vs. Kong? That's actually the creature's first appearance. And you people think this is the first time we ever saw that creature. Soon, Doug chased her until Doug got ate by a V-Rex. This movie's incarnation of the Tyrannosaurus Rex of the Skull Island Meteor or Gorosaurus. Soon Kong face off. Soon Kong's arrive and battle 3 of them. After it kills a Jubilo, and they fall down to vines. Kong kills them and all that. And soon the classic scene where Kong faces the T-Rex or Skull on a Meteor happens and kills the V-Rex. And they decide to head out to Kong's Manor. Meanwhile, after that, earlier, Kong kills a couple senators, including Higgs. So all the characters went down to do the infamous spider pit scene, where you see why it was cut in the very free movie. It is the most creepiest thing you have ever seen, and yeah. Soon they are being rescued, all except for the cooks. One actually legit died, and the other had been ate by these creatures of the pit. Soon they say the crew remains. So, and Jack went off to save Anne, as he did. Soon Kong woke up, tried to kill him. No, kill Jack. Soon, then somehow a bunch of weird-looking bat creatures who kind of looks like Gauss if actually I don't have any words to think about. But anyway, they went along with and of course they've been chased over. Soon, sometime Kong did manage to, and you got the scene. However, Kong got captured very differently from. Well, soon, Kong did get captured by the crew of the Adventure, and then we cut for months later, where Garden showcased Kong to the worm, but unfortunately, something different from the original. And 76. Because Anna wasn't there. Also, Jack does randomly walk out of his own plane and went to the thing, the devastation of Kong, to see that Kong was disappointed. In fact, they even got a little bit different music. The music of Furry Free was played. But yeah, they unfortunately, Kong, after seeing a random actress, things not end so, and cameras, he escapes and look for Anne. After chasing Jack around in a taxi, and did show up, and of course they have a fun moment and all of that. Sally was interrupted by the military. So after they've been chased, they soon Kong climbs up the Empire State Building, and it is the most heartbreaking scene of the movie because of course Kong's gonna die this one. But you have a brief moment before the airplanes come. Soon, unfortunately, Kong did die after a bunch of airplanes, and with action hints and all that. Soon, both Jack and Anne there. At the end of the movie, little references to 76, but Gordon did say the final lines of the original movie. It wasn't the airplanes, it was beauty that killed the beast. It wasn't. That line sounds more reasonable than what Robert Armstrong give out the performance like. It wasn't the airplanes, it was beauty that killed the beast. Yeah. And that's the end of King Kong 05. Overall, this is the best remake of the original King Kong. It has everything you ever wanted in the original. And it is the perfect love letter to the original, which is really cool. Again, the ideas of Kong is emanating. Yes, he looks like a regular gorilla, but this time around, instead of the two-legged gorillas we see that Kong was normally depicted. But this one is very, very, and it has really had the sadness. And it is more different from the original. And 76. Kong's role was very different in this trailers, but yeah. Again, at the time, choosing actors at the time was a really good idea in showcase what Kong is and all that. And yeah, does it make sure that why it took 3 hours long to make this grand epic? Actually, no. To me personally, it shouldn't have been 2 hours. You should have cut the scenes in Skull Island and the scenes with the boat into one tight, great movie. But yeah, this is the best remake we ever got, and we hope we're not getting any more remakes in the near future, assuming if the monsters continue. Yeah, I don't expect to see another remake. Unless it's fan remakes, then that's totally different. But official remakes, this is the best one. Matter of fact, there's not even like all great Peter Jackson's movies. This movie also got a extended version, which is them swimming around, and it's the swamp scene from the original. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for King Kong 5. There was gonna be a prequel movie called Skull Island, and there was a food show called Son of Kong, and there's there was even a sequel, a random one where Kong Kinko fought World War II for apparent reason. Yeah, that's kind of felt weird. But yeah. But as for the Skull Island thing, it eventually evolves into Kong Skull Island. But first, let's talk about the first movie in the MonsterVerse. That being Godzilla 2014. Yeah, we went from this version of Kong to the Godzilla who fought the Kong's successor. So, yeah, the beginnings of the MonsterVerse and of the modern day. So yeah, and we this first price 0 to 10.